Hi, this is Tom from 2 Cave Aquatics again. Just a follow-up on the last couple of videos I made talking about some personal things in my life. And I don't want anybody to think that I'm trying to glorify crime or glorify being in prison or anything like that. That couldn't be farther from the truth. Or making myself look like some badass because I've done time. That's not it at all. It's just one of those unfortunate things in life, and I've dealt with it. It's behind me now, and life goes on. And I appreciate everyone that's watching my videos, and especially those who have taken the time to subscribe. And gonna be making a bunch of new videos in the future. Just thought I'd introduce myself. I mean, there's a lot more to me than that, of course. And but I don't know. Just sitting here thinking about it. And I watch a lot of other videos on YouTube, a lot of aquarium videos, and some of the people that have been on them or make them have come close to saying they may have some mental health disorder or another, or maybe have had some problems in their background or their life. But I'm just going to go ahead and come right out and say it in my videos, and let chips fall where they may. I will introduce my physical self at some point in time here in the future. Like I said, I'm 6'8", big guy, long hair past my shoulders, a full beard. I'm an absolute piece of work, but I'm not gonna let that hold me back. I don't think I'm the most hideous person on the face of the earth. Yeah, that's about it. But I just wanted to make, clear on some things and finish that up. Life can be hard at times, and hopefully you're all strong enough to get through those occasions. And you've got somebody else you can turn to when you're not. Find a hobby, find a distraction. Get offline, go out and get some fresh air, some sunshine if you can. Listen to some music. De-stress. And hopefully things will chill out for you. Being diagnosed with a mental health disorder isn't a life sentence. And making mistakes in your life, even if you've been incarcerated, it's not a life sentence or a death sentence either. It's not easy when you get out. Nobody wants to give you a job or a second chance. But I make my own way through life, and I've done well. I've made a bunch of mistakes, but I learn from my mistakes, learn from other people's mistakes, try not to repeat those. Yeah, and anyway, when it comes to aquarium, there's a couple of rules. Like, you got to make sure your water is conditioned before you put it in. You don't want chlorine or things like that in. And you want it at the right temperature for your fish to survive. Beyond that, nothing's steadfast. There are no golden rules. No certain way you have to do anything at all. I mean, when it comes to big planted aquariums, you have a lot of options. There are people who have YouTube sites, YouTube pages, channels that go into big detail about no water changes and deep substrates and tons of plants and a couple little fish, how you can get away with that. And there are guys that use big canister filters. There are people that use sponge filters, hang on the back filters, different types of plants, different types of fish. There are just so many options and variables. And of course, if any of you have any questions about how I'm doing things here, or why I do certain things the way I do, feel free to ask. I'd be more than happy to answer your questions. And I really do appreciate anybody taking the time to subscribe to my channel and listen to anything I have to say. I value that a great deal. And definitely not taking any of you for granted, that's for sure. So I guess that's about all I wanted to say. My batteries kept dying right in the middle of a sentence, so excuse that. And I'll pay a little more attention to this blinking light here on my camera. And I've had this camera for years and years now. I've taken thousands, tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of photos with it. I am a photographer. I've taken hundreds and hundreds of videos. I don't know why these batteries just simply don't want. Maybe some of them been charged too many times. They don't want to hold a charge. But I'm having the same problem with the brand new ones I just bought. But at any rate, as long as I keep it down under 10-15 minutes or whatever, I should be fine. I did buy a different camera for this here recently, but I sent it back. The focus was just no good on it at all. So I sent it back for a refund. But I don't want to sit here and ramble on much longer. I had a lot to say in my last 2 or 3 videos about myself and some of my life, my wife, my children, her children, our home here in the Hudson Valley area of New York, where my wife is originally from. I'm originally from Michigan, but I've lived in so many different states. I was a bit of a nomad for a lot of years. I used to stay in one place for about a year max, and I just had to get out of there, do something completely different, reinvent my life, reinvent the wheel, and move on. So everybody have a great day, and I say if you have any questions to ask about my aquariums or the fish or my personal life, I guess I can get into some of that a little bit. I kind of rather not get into, big long conversations on YouTube about it and my comments. But like I said, I've got nothing to hide, and I'm an open book when it comes to most of my life. So everybody have a great day. It's been a lot of fun already making these videos, and the responses I'm getting. I did actually have one of my Cory catfish die this morning. I was pretty upset. This tank has been up running 11 months. I haven't had much of the way in a loss of life. And a couple days ago, I noticed one of my Cory cats, my Julie Corys, was up against that filter in the back, which has never happened since I've had this tank. I have it turned down pretty low, so there's not a lot of suction going in, especially on the top part. So I put my hand in there and dislodged it. It swam away. A little disoriented. I kept a close eye on it, and it was doing great for the next couple of days, 2-3 days at least. It was swimming around in here just fine, eating. And then this morning when I was making one of my videos, I happened to look in here and I saw it laying down over here underneath this cave. Kind of broken hearted about that. It's a beautiful little Julie catfish, Julie Corridor catfish. And like I said, I haven't really experienced much in the way of anything dying in here. A couple of shrimp early on, and I think I had a neon tetra, something die here early when I first set up this tank. That's been it since. So yeah, that was kind of disappointing to see this morning, and I'll replace it soon. Go get another one. But like I said, everybody have a great day. It's been a good morning, and appreciate you listening to me, having somebody to talk to. My wife is gone right now, out running an errand with another friend, a friend of hers, taking him to the doctors this morning. She's just a wonderful, amazing woman, and probably wouldn't even be here without her. She's really saved my butt a few times and been there for me through some pretty dark hours in my life. Wouldn't trade her for anything in the world or anyone. So, anyway, I'll be back in a day or two. Have a great day, and hug your kids, hug your family and friends, your loved ones. Tell them how much they mean to you, and I'll see you again. Bye.